All right? This is your warning, Israel. If you blacks, Hispanic, and Native, we out here because we love you, man. We trying to warn you. You're going to die from the next drug you do. You're going to die from the next whore you sleep with. You're going to be in prison for the rest of your life for the next drug you sell. All right?
Slavery was over with. It's not over. It's still continuing right now as we speak. In order to stop this oppression, what we have to do is get back to our oracles, which is serving the Most High.
That's right.
All right, that's what we got to get back to, man. Otherwise, we are going to continue to be a byword and a proverb and an example for our oppressor.
Right.
If you don't understand what I'm saying, a target. And that's literally going to be on your back. You are going to be the next brother or sister that is known as Sonia Massey, George Floyd, Philando Castile. How many times must we go through this in order to understand what the Lord is trying to show us? All right?
That's what it takes for you to care about blacks and Hispanics. This happened to Renee and Alex because of you. Alex died at your hands, white man and white woman, because you didn't come out here and support when they did it to us. Now that it's happening to you, you care.
Come on.
That's terrible. I'm sorry for Renee. I'm sorry for Alex. But my people have been suffering like this for 400 years. Yes. 400 years. For shelter, comfort, a hedge of protection. The only way you're going to find it is here in Isupk, and you're going to find out how to properly serve the Most High. So when these bombs drop and the things that's going to happen to this nation happens, you can have the Lord's protection around you. And we don't want you to be sure that you have it. We want you to make sure that you have it. And how do you make sure you get in these classes in Isupk and study to show yourself approved of what we're talking about? If you don't believe it, go back to being the disgusting person you've always been your whole life. Or you can.
Israel, it's that time again. The Isupk, under commanding General Yahana, presents the Lord's 57th annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 57th annual Passover, April 4th, 2026, in Houston, Texas. All black Hispanics and Native Americans are commanded to observe the Lord's Passover. This will be the biggest Passover to date. You do not want to miss this. Fresh lamb, fresh wine, and bitter herbs as commanded by the Most High. Only $200 per person ages 17 and up. The biggest event of the year. There is only one Passover, and it's under commanding General Yahana. See you there, Israel. Shalom.
Train for war, men of war, and warlike apparel. Prefer our leaders can't give.
You're a black Marine or a black whatever in the white man's military, that make them want to kill you more. Mm-hmm. Like when they see the uniform on you, they get an extra disdain for you. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't understand why in the hell do you want to fight for them.
Cared enough about your trials and tribulations, the things that you suffered through, and how to get out of that. That's your history. You don't need a white man to have no remembrances for it.
Yeah, man, you chastise the child too hard, or you create trauma. Yeah. If you don't say nothing to the child, then you making them soft. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no way for a black man to be right even when he is in that.
White people that's out there that want to help black and Hispanic people, the best thing you can do is just leave us the hell alone.
They are all against you. They all want to destroy you, and the ultimate goal of all of them is to put you back into slavery and subjection.
Real Nigga University in 5, 4, 3, 2,
Let's get it.
1.
Right.
It's straight like that. If you don't like it, man, listen, the Lord be with you, man. You understand? Also, with that being said, we want to give it up to our King, Yahweh Shah Mashiach, whom the world English calls Jesus Christ. Give him a hand, of course. And of course, we got to give it up, you know, understand, to the man with the plan, none other than Commanding General Yohana. Man, like always, man, like I was telling you, I got to get to my host, to my right, doing what he do, making all the announcements in the world, none other than Lamak Yala. And y'all know he always to my left. You know, Lamak to the right, Mr. Yardan to the left. Give also Yardan a hand. When you fight, you got to be able to use both hands.
I'm right.
Good right and a good left. You understand? Also in the building in here with us tonight, we got also Officer Iwalum in the building. Also in the building in here with us tonight, we got Officer Mayad in the building. I'm gonna get it right.
One day.
And he gave me a little too much tonight, but I'm gonna make it work. Yeah, understand? Also, we want to give a big shout out to Bigo in here was tonight. Also, a warrior in the building. Bigo. You know what I'm saying? And man, we got a special brother in here tonight, man. Also, Quadash in Minnesota, man. Give it up to the brother. All right. Quadash, talk to us, man. Put this event together. You know what I'm saying? And it was definitely amazing, man. We appreciate you having us come out. You know what I'm saying? You had the band playing. You did a segment where you dealing with this whole thing about substance abuse. Give me the whole breakdown on everything you got going on for the day.
Come on, man. I appreciate y'all. First and foremost, I want to take the water for y'all coming down and making that travel down here, man, and coming to support Minnesota, man. It's really, really appreciated. Follow to Chicago. While my man Iowa came through.
That's right.
We got Iowa in the building and came down. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all, you know, coming through to support Minnesota, man. This is definitely an honor, first and foremost, you know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
And so, you know, what they came down to support, you know, this weekend, man, we had you know, if anybody know anything about Minnesota, it's a lot of trauma. There's a lot of depression and people uncertainty. People getting unalive, don't know if they can leave out of their home, what's going to happen.
Right.
Not know if you're going to live or die every day. It's something that Blacks, Hispanics, and natives are too familiar with, especially Blacks here. But right now, it's been a target, a focus, you know, on the Hispanics. And with all of that going on, man, with that kind of terror, with that kind of trauma going on, that is a breeding ground for substance abuse.
Right,
you know People will turn to drugs, something to make them comfortable, to deal with the fear, the depression, and the terrorism and the domestic terrorism that they're dealing with, not knowing if they're going to be snatched away from their families or permanently, or, you know, for a time, you know, being sent out of the country or something like that.
Damn right.
And so, you know, with this time, you know, people need tons of support. So we put this event together around substance abuse and letting our brothers know that we are here for you to support you in these times. You know, Commander General Honda Benton has made this sanctuary here in Minnesota and all around the country, outside the country. The Isupk is all over. But what have allowed us to be everywhere to make that small sanctuary for you, where you wouldn't be in this state of uncertainty if you would have heeded to the call of Commander General Hunter when he said, hey, go marry them Hispanics.
Right.
Go marry them Hispanic brothers. Go marry them Hispanic sisters.
Right.
So they don't have to be in this state of uncertainty.
That's right.
Right. And so now that you are hearing this, you know, that call is still out there. We in the UPK to show you how to have a hedge of protection over you and not let that comfort of substance abuse be your vice. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Come into this truth and get under the protection of the Most High. Don't be sure, make sure that the Lord is with you.
Before we dive into it, can you give a shout out to the band? What was the band that was playing tonight?
The band tonight was Trevion and Candy, man. His band, they were absolutely amazing. I met that brother doing, you know, working my slavery.
Okay.
You know, we doing drumming and things like that. And I happened to stumble into a spot where he was performing and I seen it. And I just told him, hey, next time I throw something, brother, I'm hiring this band.
Man, come on, man. Listen, we might need to recommend them to come on and play down the pass. So I'll put that bid in, call General Hodge here. We can make that happen. You know what I'm saying? Good job, man. That was amazing, man. Also, can you please shout out the sisters that cooked the amazing food tonight?
We appreciate y'all. You know, we got some amazing sisters here in Minnesota that came through, man, majorly in the clutch. We had a caterer that pulled out last minute, and the Lord didn't let that stop us because we got amazing sisters. And my ribs, you know what I'm saying, came through.
Please, if you could name them by name, few of the sisters that cooked the food.
Your pa,
give her a hand, all right, come
on. Majorly, Izara came through. Amazingly, you know what I'm saying, came through. My sister, Shara came through in the clutch.
Sister, man, listen, before you move on, we got to give it up to Sherrod, man. She been all on the news down here in Minnesota. Front and center, dealing with ICE, you know what I'm saying? It take a lot of courage, you know what I'm saying, to speak up for your people, man. Y'all don't understand that, you know, this is not an easy job, you know what I'm saying? We've been under heavy and severe punishment and captivity for so long that our voices, you know what I'm saying, have been silenced in this place. So for a sister to step up in the game, you know what I'm saying, and speak, you know what I'm saying, on the things and the issues that was going on down here in Minnesota with ICE. Y'all see what ICE been doing? They've been down here, ain't doing nothing, but we down here in Minnesota, you know what I'm saying? They ain't been doing nothing but terrorism down here. This sister, you know what I'm saying, I believe she helped another sister, you know what I'm saying? She, you know, she did what she did, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be. So big shout out to that sister, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Prince.
My brother, Kunayala, his ribs, Natasha came through in the clutch and cooked a ton of food.
Yeah, right.
You know, my mother came through.
Damn right. Damn right.
And then we got my brother Itazob's rib down here in Minnesota.
Damn right.
Shamara came through.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It came through majorly, man. And Shamara, that's what I said. Shamara came through and came through majorly for it, man. These sisters, I'm talking about tons of food. It was delicious. And that ain't nothing but the Lord, man.
That's
to have
right.
the caterer fall through and have these sisters. I should have never hired the caterer in the first place.
Right.
And hired you, you know what I'm saying, from the beginning, man.
That's right.
And moving forward, that's where that money's going to be going moving forward.
That's right.
To our sisters' pocket where it should be going anyway. Even though, that was going to go to Israel, because, we're going to support our black people.
Sure.
But I need to support our sisters in the truth because that was absolutely glorious and clutch, man. I appreciate it.
Man, give it up, man. Listen, man, if you in Minnesota, Minneapolis, go ahead.
Salaki, I want to say too, Kanagaba's rib, good food too. Kanagaba's rib, Kawa came through with the food as well. She said,
Damn right.
She came through as well, man. So, I appreciate everybody. This was absolutely glorious. Y'all made it an amazing success. And man, I'm just thankful to the Most High. Like I said, Command General Hannah for allowing me to be a part of this brotherhood.
That's right. Damn right.
It's nothing like it. And when I say brother, I mean brotherhood, obviously the sisterhood. Look what happened, you know what I'm saying? So that's what this event is about. To bring an awareness to the newfound substance abuse disorder, which used to be crackheads and drug addicts and the war on drugs. But now that, like what I like to say, drug addiction has been gentrified.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now it's no longer drug addiction. Now it's substance abuse disorder.
Right. Right.
Now it's a disorder and they have a problem. They don't need prison time. They don't need a war against them. They need help and support.
Ain't that something? Before it was just send them to jail.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? They ain't give a damn. When it was just us, they didn't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Before we get to that, I also want you to shout out some of the soldiers that roll with you up here in Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? Because if I may, you know what I'm saying, like brotherhood and sisterhood is important. And so we want to relay the message out there to the city of the state of Minnesota, you know what I'm saying, and the cities of St. Paul and Minneapolis and all the other cities where Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians are. You do have a home. You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying?
That's
and
right.
Home is the ISUPK.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You do not have to rely on religions and institutions that have failed us for so long. Officer Quadash has been raised up by Commanding General Hannah.
That's right.
You understand, to be a resting place for brothers and sisters of our people to come get this truth. Now he just named the sisters who cook this amazing food. You know what I'm saying? Which you need sisterhood in order for the brotherhood.
Right.
But you got to shout out some of these brothers that roll with you down here in Minnesota if you could.
Yeah, absolutely, man. First and foremost, I got to shout out my right hand, my man, Maccabi. You know what I'm saying?
He knew you was going to shout out. He over there looking down on the phone. She going to mention me? Yeah, we going to mention you.
Maccabi, man, this thing, make sure that this thing runs. You got to have, like you said, your right hand. He makes sure that this thing runs like it's supposed to.
Damn right.
So, you know what I'm saying? For all the work that he does, being reliable. When I call on him, he's there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Somebody you can depend on in this when you at war, that you can call and know, like, man, that brother's there. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
Put you in the battle. That's priceless, man. To have somebody that supports you like that.
Damn right.
So I got to definitely, throw that brother. You know what I'm saying? 100%. And also my man Q Kunayala in the building.
Damn right. Listen, if I may, we seeing Q out there, you understand? It's -50, you know what I'm saying? Nigga out there in his jacket, mic shaking. He out there getting interviewed. I said, well, look at this nigga here, man. Go ahead, get that.
You need that, like you say, you need your right and your left hand, man. In any battle, you gotta have both of them, man. And that brother been coming in and going strong with us, man. I really appreciate the support.
Damn right. Damn right.
There's a special place in my heart for that brother, because when I came into the truth,
that's right,
he was there. You know what I'm saying? And so I appreciate that very much. It'll never be forgotten. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
And so that's our three-headed horse right there.
That's
you know
it.
What I'm saying? That's who we rocking with. You know what I'm saying? Right now in Minnesota, I got my brother, Kanakaba, who comes through when he can. And that's our
core. You never let, man. Give it up, man. Listen, man, you start off with a small unit, you know what I'm saying, but then that small unit becomes bigger.
Right.
All you doing right now is setting the foundation. So big up to the brothers that's rolling with you. You know what I'm saying? And if you in Minnesota, this is the place where you need to come.
That's right.
You see what the brother is doing. This event right here, you know what I'm saying? We was supposed to have it at a bigger venue. You see what I'm saying? But nevertheless, they didn't stop the work of the Lord. One monkey don't stop no show. You know what I'm saying? Quadash stepped up, made an adjustment. Now we here. Moving on, and before you know it, this will be one of the biggest events in Minnesota. You see what I'm saying? And the reason for that is we like to get it out the mud in the ISUPK. We ain't got to start off with nothing glorious. We don't need that much support. In the end, you're gonna see that the home of the truth is the only place for you to come. If you don't want to die. If you ain't up in here, you're gonna die. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some form of the white man's supremacy to make sure you either end up in jail or get put to death, because America was formed to eat Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people. You see what I'm saying? So like the Bible says, you got to come to the sanctuary of the Lord to come get right. You see what I'm saying? So I want to know, why did you put this? Why was the reason, the motivation behind putting this whole substance abuse event together?
All right. So one of the things, like, this was near and dear to my heart. You know what I'm saying? If anybody
Make sure you get into that mic.
This substance abuse thing, near and dear to my heart. It really has devastated my whole entire family. You know what I'm saying? My family has been rocked and shaken by this disease. You know what I'm saying? I lost my little brother. I lost my father. You know what I'm saying, to this disease. And one of the things, one of the things that really shook, like I said, I had to take my father off of life support on 420. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From fentanyl back in 2016. You know what I'm saying? I had to.
That's heavy. Because a lot of people look at 420 as a very glorious day because you can go get high. Right. You see what I'm saying? But as you can see right here, his brother took his father off life support. Will go to tell you that really 420, you know what I'm saying, is about hell. Right. You see what I'm saying? Getting high, you know what I'm saying, which you're trying to escape your problems from being oppressed, you know what I'm saying, ain't nothing but hell in this place. You know what I'm saying? So that's heavy that you even bringing that out, because most people, again, don't have the courage to even say that. They look at 420 as a glorious day because you can go ahead and smoke a plant and don't realize that, damn, the plant is your God. You serving the plant. You see, and don't even understand. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
So that's one of the things, like, for losing my father. I didn't want no other people to have to suffer that kind of a loss. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Or I didn't want people who did have to suffer that loss to not have support and not know the support that was out there. You know what I'm saying? I wish my father would have had some of the support that's available right now, now that it's substance abuse disorder. So that's one of the reasons, that's what the core, what really pulled on, that shook my spirit to make me get into this battle against substance abuse. You know what I'm saying? Because it destroyed my family, man. And it hurt very bad losing my, after losing my father, losing my little brother, you know what I'm saying, to the same demon.
Damn right. Give it up. Give it up. My you want to say something, Mark?
Oh, yeah, slightly.
Please.
Good. And what was heavy about your presentation, sir, you know what I'm saying? You went back to the ancient, Mesopotamia, Egypt, things like that. What a lot of brothers and sisters don't realize, you know what I'm saying, that drug abuse is a side effect of heavy oppression. You know what I'm saying? Commander General Yohana did, before I came into the truth, Commander General Yohana did research and found out when we were in slavery in Egypt, they used to serve us opioids. You know what I'm saying? There's evidence that they used to give us what basically nowadays would be called beer. You know what I'm saying? But that beer was laced with opium. You know what I'm saying? So even in ancient times in slavery, you know what I'm saying? After a long day's work, after hard day's working to escape the oppression, escape the hell, like Captain Marquardt said,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Our oppressors would give us drugs so we could get high. You know what I'm saying? And then if you're getting high, you're not thinking about revolution. You're not thinking about freedom. You're not thinking about uplifting your people and becoming whole again. All you thinking about is your next fix.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn right. Man, give it up, give it up, give it up. And listen, it's so heavy that you say that because when a lot of those black soldiers went and fought over in Vietnam, and when they came back home and couldn't find a job, couldn't get no help from the same government that sent them over there to fight. Right. You know what they turned to, don't you? Heroin. Okay. You get my point? And that was right there. That heroin is like anybody that needs something. You know, normally when you get medicine is to take away the pain. Okay. But they gave us drugs, you know what I'm saying, to suffice the oppression that we've been under in this place. And like you said, when you on drugs, you can't think clearly. Okay. You ain't prepared to be no leader of no family. Right. You ain't thinking about, you know what I'm saying, your community. You know what I'm saying? You so destroyed and so high, you taking the very drug that's meant to kill your people and selling it to your people a lot of time. You see what I'm saying? So it goes to show that oppression, being in this place for 400 years, you know what I'm saying, is a crime. But here's what's more even a bigger of a crime. Joining the people that's oppressing you. Damn right. You see what I'm saying? And then listen, when you join them, you know what they say? Even though you went and fought wars for us, you shared your blood for us, black man. We ain't gonna give you no job. Right. But we're gonna give you this drug to get high. You see what I'm saying? And then you see the black man, he walking around spiraling out of control, you know what I'm saying? Because they didn't created laws to put you out the home. Right. Created laws for you not to be the father of your children. Right. So now here you is on drugs. You just went and fought for this country, and now you come back and can't even be treated like a citizen, brother. You see what I'm saying? You can do the research. Even AI will tell you that black and Hispanic men get high from the oppression that they suffer in America. Right. Like white people, they get this whole opioid thing come from pain medicine. You see what I'm saying? Like physical pain. Right. Our pain ain't physical. Our pain is spiritual. Right. Our pain come from slavery. That's what you don't understand. Our pain come from the civil rights movement being a failure. Right. You see what I'm saying? Living under the foot of white people, you know what I'm saying, where you get discriminated day and night. After a while, that take a toll on your brain. Right. You see what I'm saying? And you say, damn, well, what can I turn to, you know what I'm saying, for some type of satisfaction? You turn to the drug. Right. But the one thing about the truth, big shout out, you know what I'm saying, to Yahweh Shah Mashiach, the king of black, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. They tried to rob this brother from us. Right. And they tried to rob him from us, you know what I'm saying, by making him the champion of Christianity, painting this brother to be white, right, to make him a hero for white people. You see what I'm saying? So here you are in slavery, and you got to look to the white man, you know what I'm saying, as your goddamn hero, meaning why he the one that put you in this condition. And then you wonder why we getting high. Then because of the truth in 1969, them brothers had enough courage to go search the truth and go find out that Jesus Christ is a black. Not only is he a black man, he a nigga. You see what I'm saying? Because there's a ton of nations that's dark and got color, but everybody ain't niggas, man. Everybody ain't black. You see what I'm saying? It's a pure distinction between the two. You see what I'm saying? And so when you find that out, that'll stop you from getting high. When you find out that your hero is a so-called black man from the tribe of Judah. If Jesus Christ was in America right now, he'll be from the ghettos of Minneapolis right now. He'd be from the ghettos of Chicago or Detroit and everywhere else. This is your savior right here. This is what's the medicine that you need to come up out of the mental captivity that you've been in for over 400 some goddamn years. Go ahead, Yaradon.
Yeah, sir. If I could just piggyback on what you're saying.
Please.
The heaviest part about what you're saying, sir, is that these drugs was given to our people for a temporary relief. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It takes the pain away for a second.
That's it.
It gives you those dopamines, like you know what I'm saying. Like you had me do a deep dive into crack.
Please bring some of that out.
So crack, you know what I'm saying, for people that's uneducated about crack is like a heavily a way of people smoking cocaine and getting a heavy dose of cocaine. So if somebody sniffed cocaine, raw cocaine, they was getting that 15%. You know what I'm saying? When they smoke crack, it gets to their brain at 4 seconds, and it's at 85% rawness. You know what I'm saying? Purity. You know what I'm saying? Getting to their brain. So they sets off dopamines to give you a sense of, you know what I'm saying, elation. You know what I'm saying? For a second. And this high only lasts from 7 to 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why our people was coming back and getting that crack cocaine back. You see them coming every hour. They coming back just to get it, because this high only lasts for 10 minutes. It's a temporary release. But when you come into the truth under Yahweh Shai, you understand, you know what I'm saying, that this is the way to go. You don't have no temporary release. This is your release forever.
Damn right. Go get down out with them. You got it.
If I could, sir, just to piggyback off your Don, that has to be a designer drug. Like the way that it was manufactured to get you high for a second and keep you hooked and coming back.
That's it.
I mean, you can only say that the white man is the devil.
That's the only solution that that's what I like to say. On the daily basis, the backyard. I get up at first thing in the morning, white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of. What my toothpaste and my toothbrush. I can start my day. Go ahead.
Come on. And Cap, I was gonna say, it's so many avenues for our people to get high. In this place is ridiculous. Like if the stress don't get you, then the propaganda is going to get you. What's in the hip hop music? You know, the Jewish man giving Future $50 million so he can talk about Molly and Percocet to a 15 or 14-year-old kid. Of course, he's going to hear that music and he's going to try the drugs. Like this place is hell for a black man growing up. It's damn near nigh unto impossible for you to live a sober life.
Damn right.
Slagia.
Damn right. Give it up. I'm coming to you, Mike. I just want to say this. You know, they came up with think tanks for war, right? You see these different wars that they go to. They got these think tanks, you know what I'm saying, on what to tell the army to do against the enemy. Well, listen, black man, they didn't have a think tank for you for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? A think tank is when white men get together and decide on how to destroy the enemy. And so they figure, you know what I'm saying, in order to destroy black people, I got to come up with a drug, you know what I'm saying, to rock their world. The white man tried to wipe black people out in the 80s, man. That's right. Your leaders, especially them Uncle Tom niggas in the Christian church, they ain't got the balls to get on the mic and tell you this, because the only thing they worry about is getting money from you. And so they go in the hotel room and be having sex with a goddamn man. Right. I'm a real man gonna tell you the truth. The white man tried to wipe your black ass out in the 1980s with crack cocaine. That's right. Your president, the United States of America, the same country that you stand up and you saluting their goddamn flag, you know what I'm saying, tried to wipe your people out, you know what I'm saying, because they was ready to get rid of you, man. Right. You understand? Why did they do that? They sat in the think tank and said, these people right here, these black people, we got to wage war on them. That's why and they use it. They use the whole phrase "war on drugs," which is really war on black and brown people. You understand? The same government that's bringing the drugs are telling you don't use the drugs.
That's right.
Ronald Reagan, which is a complete racist, he had his wife make a commercial talking about this is your brain on drugs. Just say no. While her husband is flooding your community. Right. You understand? But here's what make black people spiral out of control. Your preacher is telling you this is the man to join right here. Join the man that's trying to kill you.
Right.
That would make you get high. You see what I'm saying? And so in order to turn from that, man, you got to realize the truth and understand that you don't need to get high. It's the thing that's gonna get you right is the truth.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Listen, man, I used to smoke weed all the time. That was my drug of choice. Every day. I ain't think I could stop smoking weed. Man, I ain't smoked weed in 16 years. Man. And for my weeds heads out there, you know I ain't lying. I used to smoke before I took a shit, had sex, eat, with everything. If you get hot, smoke marijuana, you know I ain't lying. You see what I'm saying? I was able to shake it, brother, because I heard a brother by the name of Commander Jenny Hunter that told me the truth about our condition and what it's gonna take for us to get fixed. And I said, listen, I got to stop smoking this because I know it's another brother out there that may need to hear my voice. I recognize the Most High gave me a talent to raise up my people, and I said raising up my people is more important than this drug. Right. And you understand? Get ahead. I'm sorry. I think go ahead, my y'all.
Like
please.
Damn
right.
I just wanted to add a point to what you and I was saying about crack cocaine was specifically a designer drug that was designed to destroy black people. Mm-hmm. And the white man does not do anything without thoroughly researching it. And here's the fact about cocaine.
Please.
Cocaine specifically bonds to melanin. You know what I mean? For all brothers that want to be super scientific and big head scientists, no offense, but cocaine bonds to melanin. So if you are black or brown, if you smoke crack, like Al-Sharadan said, how it delivers to your brain faster, it delivers to your blood system faster. So it's bonding to your very genetic structure.
That's it.
Faster than it does any other race of people.
That's it.
So black people's crack cocaine was a direct chemical warfare designed to eliminate black people, not only just in our community and our family, but in our genetic code.
That's it. Damn right. Give it up. And listen, before I pass to Yardan, make no mistake, notice how they came with the crack cocaine and heroin right after all the black movements. The Black Panther, you know what I'm saying, where brothers was, standing with the guns and all that. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't have that. Remember, Cortel Pro said the number one enemy of America at that time was the Black Panthers. And that's what black men, that's what you don't understand. You are enemy to America. The minute that you come out of your mother's womb, you are looked at as an enemy. The doctor that's taking you out the womb looking at you as enemy. You don't know that racism exists in the damn medical field. So they said in order to take the masculine vibe from black men, you got to get them high. Right. You know what I'm saying? You got to come up and make Jay-Z a rap star, you know what I'm saying, and get them focused on being drug dealers. So it takes away their revolutionary mindset. Right. You see what I'm saying? They can't have you being revolutionary here in America while they trying to run the earth. But I got bad news for you, black man. God ain't give you life for you to be a drug addict. Right. You are commanded by General Yohana to get off of that goddamn drug, strap on your boots, and get prepared. Because as you can see, ICE is moving fast. You understand? The white supremacy is moving fast. You understand, to put us under total subjection. Go ahead, Yardan.
Yeah, sir. If I could, I got two quick points. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, those think tanks that the white man had to come against us chemically with warfare, different things. That's it. The round table of truth is chemical warfare. I mean, it is warfare against. Like this is our think tank. You know,
that's it. Damn right. That's it.
This is what this space is set up for. So if you black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, you need to get involved with the round table of truth, because this is your think tank.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You bring your ideas for us to war against what America is warring against us. You know what I'm saying? Because from the beginning of the time, they set up war against poverty.
That's it.
War against drugs and different things. But these things were specifically set up for the black community.
That's
black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. you know what I'm saying, just to bring it out even further.
Damn, that's a straight up fact. Listen, you can't be a drug addict and go to war. That was part of the reason one of the reasons they broke the Black Panthers, because a ton of them was drug addicts. You see what I'm saying? Like, in order to go to war against white supremacy, you got to have your mind right, black man. And the way that you get your mind right is the moral compass that the Lord set forth. Right. And where can you find that moral compass? In the book. That's right. In the Bible. Go ahead.
And one of the things, if I could, so,
please get out.
Yesterday we was having our our battle against substance abuse class, battle against the demon of substance abuse. Right. And the brother Kazak Ahmad, man, brought our substance so heavy.
Big shout out to Officer Kazak Ahmad down there in Washington, D.C.
Hey, he said he was watching and opened up the whole chat, you know what I'm saying, the Zoom. He said, man, he was watching General Muhammad. Right. You know what I'm saying, was doing the class. And he said it felt like he had tuned the class out for a second. He said in the car, I used to get high and listen to class. Right. He said in the car rolling up his weed. He said, oh, he heard it like it was General was in front of his face and said, what you doing? Sitting there sucking on something. Homosexual faggot as you sit up there sucking. What you sucking on now? Some pipe, some weed that some other man didn't lick all on. Now you didn't lick all on it. He didn't lick all on it. Now y'all passing it. Y'all, that's some gay shit y'all in there.
The man had to turn the line.
You think you talking to? He said you talking to was in front of him. Hey, I'm dead. I'm like, but when you think about it, you know that session, like this brother didn't lick all on his thing down. He didn't put his lips all on that. You put your lips all on it. It's real undertone, effeminate. Hey, what y'all really trying to do? But no, I thought that was funny when he said that, man. It had me down and how he broke that. He said he thought General was in front of him. He said he just started talking. Like, who are you to say something like that?
Man, big shout out to General Muhammad.
I just want to say, if I could, like, people should already know that the reason why we are so heavy on the drugs and everything like that is because we're trying to escape our pain. The suffering, our oppression, having to go to slavery 24/7, the kids, family structures, everything's destroyed. So we trying to take these drugs, feel a little bit at home, a little bit at bliss, escape reality. But the one thing about life is you cannot escape reality. Damn right. You understand? Pain is a consistent thing through life. That's it. No matter what, even if you're in oppression or if you're on top of the world, you're going to go through difficult times, hard times. How do you know? Because you got stories like Job in the scriptures. You got stories like Christ himself. Right. You know, they went through things even serving the Most High. So if you're going to go through things regardless, at least do it on the righteous side at the end of the day.
Come on, right? Get out, yo.
If I could, sir, I think we would be remiss not to mention in '86 the Anti-Drug Act. You know what I'm saying? And how this society that we live in right now today, you know what I'm saying, benefited from crack being pumped into our neighborhoods and shipping guns to Nicaragua and flooding money into that war. You know what I'm saying? It's Central and South America. Right. You know what I'm saying? These things, you know what I'm saying, all played a part to the society we live in to this day. Right. Because the Anti-Drug Act changed, you know what I'm saying, from in the 80s, brothers being locked up for drugs at 40,000, an amount of 40,000 people to 400,000, maybe 20 years after that. You know what I'm saying?
Praise.
This
say that number again.
From 40,000 before the Anti-Drug Act. You know what I'm saying? The Anti-Drug Act is if you selling crack cocaine in the neighborhood, 5 grams is going to get you the same amount of time if you selling 500 grams of raw cocaine. You know what I'm saying? This drug act placed tons of our people, you know what I'm saying, incarceration to this day.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? This day, you've affecting families by stripping the black man of a family. You know how powerful that is alone.
That's it. That's
then
it.
you add to the fact of all the money that was made during this time.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
Flooding our community. And on top of that, the chemical warfare, it was a design of brilliance against the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian community.
Damn right. Give it up. Give it up. Get down, my y'all.
I just want to say something. Khaled used to say all the time, so I just want to bring it out, and I think it's very good. Ronald Reagan was the biggest drug kingpin that ever existed on this earth, and Nancy Reagan was the biggest trap queen you ever seen.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn
That
right.
whole Reagan administration, you know what I'm saying, during the 80s, and then Bush during the 90s, you know what I'm saying? Everybody loved Joe Biden. He's the one that broke the crime bill with 3 strikes you out.
Not Joe Biden, Bill Clinton.
No,
Joe Biden. Joe
Bill
Biden.
Clinton put it in the law.
Okay.
Joe Biden wrote it.
Damn.
Yeah, they called him Uncle Joe and all that crap. And
Damn.
people voted for him like he was Obama. Well, your Uncle Joe is the reason that your Uncle Tyrone is locked up for 25 years because he sold 3 grams of cocaine. He sold 3 grams of crack.
Yeah.
That he got because Reagan was bringing kilos into the country.
So you mean to tell me Bill Clinton, he instituted it, you know what I'm saying, and Biden put it into play. But they came and said that Bill Clinton, remember this now, you know what I'm saying? They said Bill Clinton was the first black president. Meanwhile, he's part of the reason that so many black men are in prison right now.
Damn right, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And what would make, you know what I'm saying, somebody say that he the first black president is faulty leadership.
Damn right.
It ain't just the Christian church, you know what I'm saying? You got to also look and point your finger at the black politicians. You know what I'm saying? Commander Jenny Hunter said this a long time ago, man. If you black and in the political field, you useless to black people.
Damn right.
You see what I'm saying? To even get in that position, you got to damn near submit to white supremacy like something you could not believe. You get what I'm saying? Go ahead, my yard, please.
So it's like, you know what I mean? And so that's why I said, like, all these government leaders, black people want to be the greatest American citizens. And all this time they have conspired against us systematically, systemically, on every corner. Like Officer Don said, you know what I mean? The whole war on drugs, they're fighting Nicaragua and bringing in kilos of coke.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how everybody saw Snowfall. Snowfall was based on reality.
Right.
You know what I mean? Rick Ross was one of, you know what I'm saying? The CIA gave Rick Ross crack to put into the black community so they could fund the war and buy guns for the Nicaraguan rebels.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Black people, all we have ever been in this country is merchandise.
That's it.
All we have ever been is cannon fodder. They learned from Egypt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why Officer Kadasayan's presentation was so heavy. You know what I'm saying? He started at the very core. Everything that happened, the Lord said is nothing new under the sun.
That's a fact.
So for us to learn what we need to do now, we got to look at the ancient.
Damn
You
right.
know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
And what Moses did when he got us up out of Egypt, Moses got us up off of drugs.
Damn right.
He took us away from the pusher.
Damn
He
right.
took us away from our drug dealer who was supplying us with opium and got us into the wilderness to dry out.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
And the Isupk became the Commander General Your Honor, we gonna get our people away from our drug dealer.
Damn
You know
right.
what I'm saying? And we gonna get us somewhere safe and secure, which is in this school where you
Damn
can
right.
cry out and become loose.
Damn right. Damn right. Give it up, man. Listen, the number one drug that we got to get our people off of, you know what that is, right? Does anybody know? Go ahead, Award. You got the flow. Get it, brother. He's a hell of a student, ain't he? He gets all A's. That's the first drug that we got to get our people off of is religion. You know what I'm saying? Look into a religion, you know what I'm saying, that ain't gonna do nothing for you, you know what I'm saying, but make you love the people that's oppressing you day and night.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So we got to get off that drug first and foremost. Kudaj, I'm back to you. You know what I'm saying? You did research on this whole substance abuse. What is and through your research, what is a few of the main causes that cause people to get on substance abuse?
Well, one of the main things is oppression and trauma. You know what I'm saying? Oppression, trauma. People had trauma that you deal with from, the oppression that you're going through.
Give me some examples of the trauma.
some of the trauma, a lot of our sisters, dealing with that molestation. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
Molestation is real big. Same thing with brothers.
Damn
Brothers
right.
get molested as well.
Damn right.
Childhood molestation, poverty. You know what I'm saying?
Broken families.
Broken families. The father being taken out of the home because he couldn't support. Like you said, you can't pay the rent. You go out there to try to do what you can do. And your father's gone. So now you growing up into, they say it's called ACEs. It's the adverse childhood experiences. You know what I'm saying? That's a study that's done through all psychology. And they say it's called the ACEs study. Look it up. It's adverse childhood experiences. They say it's the main cause of children not growing up to reach their full potential not in the community. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So any adverse, look up the word adversity. You know what I'm saying? Any adverse childhood experience you go through makes you more subject to poverty, makes you more subject to criminality, makes you more subject to drug addiction. You know what I'm saying? To cope with the things that you're going through. So check out that ACEs study, man. It'll bring you to tears because you be like, man, y'all know this already. But when it comes to us, we criminals when we go out here and do something because of the adverse childhood experience. Right. But when they go through their adverse childhood experiences, they become Superman. Right. They become Spider-Man. Yeah. They become vigilantes. Batman was a billionaire. Right. His mom and daddy got killed when he became a vigilante. Right. So childhood experiences makes them superheroes. But childhood experiences when we snap, it makes us criminals. But a vigilante is a criminal, right? He getting dressed, going out in public, doing the job of the law. That's a criminal. But they make them look like superheroes with how they deal with their adverse childhood experiences. Peter Parker, look at Superman, orphan. Peter Parker, parents died. Batman, parents, they all became superheroes. They became, but with us, they got a problem. They evil, they criminals because of how they cope.
Super predators. Right. Remember, y'all remember that term.
Childhood experiences. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right. Give it up. But y'all,
just real quick, Captain. Number one, ACEs. The basis of the ACEs is removing that father from the home. That is the most traumatizing experience for Black and brown children on earth. That is the number one leading cause to drug addiction, crime, everything that is wrong in our community.
That's it.
Starts by removing that Black father and that brown father from them homes.
And people don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Because they look at a Black father, and this place here make you think he's only a father, you know what I'm saying, if he got money. You see what I'm saying? Right. If you look at a man's value is monetary, you know what I'm saying, then that means the minute he lose it, he ain't no man. Right. And that's a horrible way, you know what I'm saying, to look at a bar for a man. Unfortunately for us, you know what I'm saying, the Lord don't weigh a man based on his money. The Lord weigh a man's masculinity on your actions. Right. Things that you say, the things that you do. A man could be he could be a millionaire and be a homosexual. Right. What good is he to his family? Right. See what I'm saying? What good is he to his family is he got a ton of money and he molesting the very kids he claimed to love. Right. You see what I'm saying? A man's morality, you know what I'm saying, is what make him a man. Right. You understand? Right. And let me tell you, if we know that broken families is the number one cause, you know what I'm saying, for our children ending up on drugs, then why don't we just stop having broken families? You know what I'm saying? Why don't we look at the value of having a man in the home as the most valuable thing that we can have for a woman and children? Like, we got to stop lying to ourselves. If you want to stop getting high, the first thing you got to do is stop lying to yourself. Stop letting the government, you know what I'm saying, that it went to war against your people. Stop letting the government tell you that a Black man ain't nothing. A Black man hate his kids. I ain't never in my life to this point met a Black man who does not love his children. Right. I just haven't met it. Now, I've been told this, but I ain't never met a brother per se that say he don't love his kids. But it's always something in between that man being able to be a father to his goddamn kids. You see what I'm saying? And this the type of demon that we got to go to war against, man. For you sisters out there, stop letting the white man use you as a tool to be an enemy to your man. Right. See what I'm saying? It's some real sisters out there. Big shout out to all the real sisters that still love Black men. See what I'm saying? How in the hell you gonna hate a black man and you raising black sons? I do not understand that. How you have babies by a man and then hate the damn man that you didn't have the babies by? Like, what do you think gonna come out of that? You understand? And as far as the whole situation with the opioid epidemic, you can expect the United States government to make that a problem because it affects white people. You see what I'm saying? So you shouldn't be shocked by that. You see, so when drugs been affecting us for a very long time, and it haven't been a concern. You're supposed to look at that and say, well, obviously, Martin Luther King's dream and us being a part of America is not a reality. In order for black people to get fixed, don't look for the government to fix you. They worry about their own. The opioid, they gonna fix that. The only people that's gonna fix us is us.
That's right.
And that's what the round table truth is for. That's why Commander Jimmy Hunter, damn right. That's why Commander Jimmy Hunter is the leader of black and brown people, because he's concerned with what you going through every day, not what everybody else is going through. A black man, you know what I'm saying, in order to be a revolutionary, you got to be concerned with what your people going through, not nobody else. The Chinese, they didn't build the kingdom being concerned with the problems of China. China wasn't always in the position that they in right now. Right. You understand? But they made a conscious effort to look after the Chinese people, and now they one of the world's #1 superpower. That's right. Every nation that you see in the earth right now that is a superpower, they love their people more than anybody. But yet they gonna tell you as a black man, it's wrong for you to love everybody. You know, I mean,
your people.
Right. It's wrong for you to love your people. You supposed to love everybody. Now, how far? Now, where has that got you? You see what I'm saying? So, anybody else? Man, listen, man. It was a real short segment, man. We brothers ready to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? I want to give it up to Officer Qadar Zanyan again. We ain't gonna keep y'all in here all night long, but man, any closing words, Qadar?
Hey, no, I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Get with us. We got a substance abuse class battling against the demon of substance abuse every Friday. Every Friday, man, we doing this in Minnesota. Get in that class. Go look it up. You know, you can also get some relief in some of this hell you in with a $50 Visa card. Every class you attend to help you, you know what I'm saying, get some type of relief. Whether it's a good meal, get your clothes washed, you know what I'm saying, pay a bill off, you know, something to give you some type of relief.
Some positive momentum.
You know what I'm saying? In this hell. So, you know, you come to that class, man, it's a Zoom class too. So ain't no excuse. You go on that Zoom class every Friday, 6 to 8 Central Standard Time. Get in the ISUPK. We in Minnesota. We got classes 4 days a week for the ISUPK. No Minnesota, no cowards. Minnesota, man.
Damn right.
Get in
there. Yeah, man, I want to thank, you know what I'm saying, the band that came out. What was the name of that band?
Travion and Candy.
Travion and Candy. Get it. Travion and Candy in hand. Amazing band. Big shout out to all the sisters that cooked the food. You know what I mean? Damn right. Big shout out to Officer Zion in Minnesota. Also, my brother over there, Officer Tazan. You understand? ISUPK, Nebraska, ISUPK, Iowa. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to him as well. And man, listen, before we get out of here, I got to give it up to my team that rock it out with me every week. To my right, Officer Lamaki Yala. Any announcements?
As always, make sure to like, follow, share, subscribe to All Around Table of Truth, Real Nigga University, social media pages out there. Of course, catch us next week as scheduled on Friday over in Chicago. But don't forget, we will be in Indianapolis February 14th with Captain of 10,000 Kaposh.
Damn right.
You understand? We're going to be out there doing what we do as always. But other than that, don't forget, we have the Lord's 57th annual Passover coming up. It's April 4th. It's April 4th. Make sure to pay your Passover fee, $200 per person.
That's a real nigga celebration.
It
is what it is, boy. We can't lie.
Make sure to send in your Passover fees, $200 per person, ages 17 and above, to the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge.
That's right. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Also, head down before we leave. I got to give it up to Officer Yaradan. Any announcements, please? Please.
Yeah, so make sure you pay your tithes, man. Right. Pay your tithes. ISUPK.com to the priests and prophets of the Lord. 10% of everything that you earn, you know what I'm saying, go to the priests and prophets of the Lord.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? ISUPK.com. Also, you know what I'm saying, if you're looking for any merch, I got shirts on deck. I'll give them, you know what I'm saying? Got shirts on deck in the car, you know what I'm saying, for sure. And then go to diversitymall.com, you know what I'm saying? If you're looking for any other merch, you know what I'm saying, you see on Roundtable of Truth.
Man, give it up, give it up, give it up. Also in here in the building with us here tonight, Officer Iowa Long. Anything you want to say?
Just real quick, Kev. I just want to reiterate: if you in the state of Minnesota, make sure that you get up with Officer Koda Zion. That's it.
Damn right. Also, we got in here with us tonight, every Friday and Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anything before we go?
Hey, Donald Khan, so if I could. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you are at in the world, make sure that you tune in. You know what I'm saying? Not only to the Roundtable with Truth podcast, but to the ISUPK, period, point blank. Because ISUPK is not some local organization. That's right. International.
Right.
You know, worldwide, wherever Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are and they are suffering,
that's
we
it.
will find a school in that area. And if it's not a school, we're going to build a school.
Damn right. That's it. That's it. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up.
Everybody go to isupk.com, start attending class. We got classes Monday through Friday, you know what I'm saying, 7 to 9. And then on Saturday, we of course have the Sabbath service. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you attend. If you're in Minneapolis, Minnesota, if you're in Minnesota, attend that Sabbath service, you know what I'm saying, held by Officer 5000 Macabre. You know what I'm saying? If you're in Chicago, come and make sure your Sabbath service held by myself personally and my right-hand man, Mariah Yala. And every Saturday, we give you the Bible in the ancient Hebrew, the Lashon Kodash, our original tongue. We give you the English translation, and then we also give you a proper scripture breakdown so you can understand what real Black history is.
Damn right. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Also in here with us tonight, you know what I'm saying? He been on his job of late. He wasn't there last night. I don't know where he was at. I'll find out from Officer Kayad. No, man, Officer Award, anything before we go?
Yes, make sure you tune in to ISUPK Bingo Biblical Law class every Sunday, 12 to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And make sure you go and subscribe to No Cowards Bingo. And there we got all type of, material. We got all the battles that we have done, all the room, everything that you can see. No Cowards Bingo over the past year, almost 2 years we've been on this app. So make sure you go subscribe to No Cowards Bingo and check out the material we have.
Damn right. Give it up. Give it up. And if I could, man, your brother who allowed us, you want to shout your brother out?
Hey, yeah, if I could, man, I want to shout out my little brother, man. My little brother Doobie, man. He allowed us to have this beautiful space. Him and his red chocolate, you know what I'm saying? Kiosha.
What's his wife's name?
Kiosha.
Big shout out to
Kiosha. Kiosha and Doobie, you know what I'm saying? They allowed us to use their space. And we really appreciate them, man, for allowing us to use this glorious space, man. And we're you know what I'm saying? We appreciate the water to them, man, for helping the Lord's chosen people. And I pray that the Lord, show them his gratitude for that.
Damn right. Damn right. Man, Doobie, you don't want to get on camera, man. Doobie, he's trying to go on the cut and hide, man. Let's bring Doobie on camera real quick, man. Doobie posted a bit of this truth a long time ago, man. Put that nigga on camera so the world can see. You know what I'm saying? Get the brother on there, man. Anything you want to say, Doobie, before we get out of here, man?
I know I love you, bro.
Damn right.
That's all I love you, bro. I love city, bro. That's my city, bro.
Damn right. Damn right. Give it up. Give it up. Man, listen, man. I am Captain Marquardt under Commander Johnny Hanna. This has been a Roundtable of Truth exclusive, live from Minneapolis, Minnesota. With that, we out. Shalom.
Israel, it's that time again. The ISUPK, under Commanding General Yahana, presents the Lord's 57th Annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 57th Annual Passover, April 4th, 2026, in Houston, Texas. All Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans are commanded to observe the Lord's Passover. This will be the biggest Passover to date. You do not want to miss this. Fresh lamb, fresh wine, and bitter herbs as commanded by the Most High. Only $200 per person ages 17 and up. The biggest event of the year. There is only one Passover, and it's under Commanding General Yohana. See you there, Israel. Shalom.
Nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and warlike apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us. Watch.
Looking for shelter, comfort, a hedge of protection. The only way you're going to find it is here in Isupk, and you're going to find out how to properly serve the Most High. So when these bombs drop and the things that's going to happen to this nation happens, you can have the Lord's protection around you. And we don't want you to be sure that you have it. We want you to make sure that you have it. And how do you make sure you get in these classes in Isupk and study to show yourself approved of what we're talking about? If you don't believe it, go back to being a disgusting person you've always been your whole life. Or you can